CM Punk to reveal the reason why he came to Roman Reigns' aid? Exploring the possibility. Roman Reigns and CM Punk are set to team up at WWE Survivor Series, War Games this weekend. This is an unlikely pairing since both stars share a lot of history, but there might be a personal reason behind the voice of the voiceless decision to join forces with the OG Bloodline. After Sami Zayn and the Usos reunited with Roman Reigns, they all began searching for the fifth member for WWE Survivor Series, War Games but were unsuccessful. Last week on SmackDown, the OG Bloodline and the new Bloodline had a face-off, but before a brawl could ensue, Paul Heyman returned with CM Punk in tow as the fifth member. While it may seem like this is the best in the world's way of mending bridges with the original tribal chief, it may all be because of the Wiseman. Punk and Roman are set to have a discussion on this week's SmackDown, where the Second City Saint could clarify to the OTC that the only reason he sided with the OG Bloodline was Paul Heyman. The Chicago Star is one of Heyman's most iconic clients, and back in June this year, they briefly reunited on the Friday night show, with the Wiseman asking the Raw star for some help from Solo's Bloodline. In this way, Punk and Reigns' partnership will purely be for professional reasons, leaving the possibility of a future feud. The two former world champions could set aside their differences for one night this weekend. That said, it's just a conjecture at this point. Will Paul Heyman betray Roman Reigns for CM Punk? Although the WWE Hall of Famer returned last week and aligned with the OG Bloodline, many still have doubts about his loyalty to the OTC, given that Heyman's phone was out of service when Reigns called him a few weeks ago. As it turns out, even Bully Ray has suggested the Wiseman could be plotting something against the original tribal chief. In a recent episode of the Busted Open podcast, the veteran said that Heyman might be done with Roman since the 39-year-old was no longer the champion and couldn't control his family. It seems very much right now that Paul Heyman and CM Punk are more on the same page than Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns. It seems as if Paul has once again done his flip-flop. Roman lost, Roman's no longer the champion. Maybe in Paul's eyes, Roman just ain't got it anymore, can't even control his own family. I'm going back to the guy, Punk, who I was with from day one. I'm going back to OG. You might be the OG Bloodline, but this is the OG Paul Heyman guy, he said. It remains to be seen what will happen when CM Punk and Roman Reigns share the squared circle at Survivor Series, War Games 2024.